Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? This is John, aka Subway Legends, and wanted to share a story with you. Recently, probably 2 days ago, I I had an incident, a weird one. If you saw my first video I posted, you know how I feel about bugs. I don't like bugs. They're small, they have more than two legs. I don't even need to explain it. They're fucking disgusting. Fuck a bug. I had a bug dick first in my nose. You know what I'm talking about. I don't like bugs, period. Anyway, I decided I was gonna cut my grass. I already knew I had a situation in my backyard, but it was on the other side of the yard, and I opened my other shed. Um, and when I opened the shed to get the lawnmower, I noticed there was like a lot of sandy dirt at the door, and I'm like, where did that come from? And when I slide it open, the shed was infested with red ants. Now, I bought a shed when I first moved out here because the house that I'm in right now is it's small, but I'm happy with it, and I needed a shed to hold my stuff. And the main shed where I keep my stuff that I feel that's important to me, I had just found out the day before, got infested by red ants. Now, as a kid growing up in New York, you deal with roaches. You rarely deal with ants. The few times I saw ants, they were little itty bitty black little things that when you stepped on them, they survived and they kept moving. So you had to step on them and make the little balls break apart. That was the only way to kill them. Red ants are like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of ants. Like, they must work out 5 to 7 days a week. They are brolic motherfuckers. Like, they're big and they're bright red and they're fucking fast. It's just they're nasty. They're disgusting. And they're in my shed. And I have some speakers because I do stand-up comedy and I used to produce my own shows, and I have my speakers, and they're literally about 6 inches away from my speakers, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me, this can't be possible. So I was freaking, and then when I went in the other shed to cut the grass and I saw that, I was like, no, that's it, I can't take this no more. And I went to Home Depot and I bought this poison that I got great reviews. They said it kills everything, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get it. And the one thing I noticed that people kept saying is like, oh, the only thing is it has a little bit of a smell. Another review was like, yeah, I had to let my neighbors know I was gonna use this beforehand because it's a little pungent. And I was like, all right, well, who cares? And I was like, you know what, I'll be cautious, and I'll get a little mask and latex gloves. And ran in my house, got the latex gloves after I bought the poison, ran back outside. I was hyped. I was like, I'm taking y'all motherfuckers out. You had a cousin of a cousin that flew up my nose with a dick, and I'm getting y'all back out of retaliation for that incident. And I locked myself out. I was so caught up in the moment that I pulled the door closed and left my car keys and my house keys in the house, and I had slam lock. And I was stuck outside for 4 hours. I actually think I got darker. I got a little bit of a tan because it was sunny and it was hot, and I smelled like bacon. Eau de toilette de bacon. It's a new cologne I'm gonna be coming out with because that's what I smell like when I stand in the sun for 4 hours. Remember that. Eau de toilette bacon. It's gonna be my new perfume. Shit's popping. You ever had a bacon, egg, and cheese in New York? Take out the eggs. Take out the bread. That's what I smelled like. Anyway, so aside from that happening, finally I got in my house. My brother came by. He helped me out. I decided, all right, now I'm even more angry. I smell like bacon. I'm a few shades darker. I'm sizzling. I'm sweating. My ass crack was a little moist. It was like a damp towel that when you hit the table and you see the splatter, that's what it felt like. So I was angry, and I took all of that out on them, and I was pissed. And I put the little mask on. I put the glove on, and I cracked the thing open, and I just shoved my finger in there, and I ripped the seal off. Oh my God. That was a mistake. The reviews were not honest. Not at all. I'm going to try to see if I can put an image of this shit in the video of what I used. It worked. I checked today. They're gone. But even if it wasn't poison, that smell will make me want to move. As soon as I ripped it open, it was like I stuck my nose in an overweight homeless man's asshole who's been sitting on the beach for 3.5 days and forgot to wipe. It was It was intense. I was afraid to breathe because it was poison, but the smell made its way through my nose, so I tried not to breathe through my nose, and it just tasted the same way it smelled. It was like I stuck my tongue. It was just bad. I ain't gonna describe it because I don't feel like throwing up on camera. But I'm telling you, it works. They didn't pay me to do this. I'm just saying it works. If you ever experience red ants, use this shit. Fair warning, put on like 3 pairs of gloves because your fingers smell like you just, it was bad. Wear a mask and pray for forgiveness from your neighbors because it really, it just smells bad. Like it smells like I said, a fat homeless guy bent over to tie his shoelaces and his cheeks just separated like Velcro, and the aroma just tickles your nose and rubs on your tongue. It was disgusting. It was nasty, but it was worth it because I fucking killed those bugs. And I know a lot of y'all probably judging me, but I don't like bugs, and it is what it is. It was nasty. Anyway, if you enjoyed my story, there's going to be many, many more to come. Again, my name is John, aka Subway Legends. If you like the video, please like and subscribe on the link. Definitely, I love if you can give me some support. I really appreciate it. I'm going to continue to bring these stories to you, and it's going to be a wide variety of different stuff coming on. Again, John, aka Subway Legends. Look me up on Facebook on the Subway Legends. And hopefully in the very near future, I'm going to be going up for some auditions. And if I do go up for those auditions, I would definitely shout it out on YouTube once I know that I'm in there. But till then, it's going to be a secret, and I'm going to build up to it. Thank y'all. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And if you hit subscribe, you the shit. And if you didn't hit subscribe, but you laughed at my video, you're a different form of shit. It's called a piece of shit. You're not the shit, you a piece of shit. But if you click subscribe, you the shit. Subway Legends out. Later.